it's Pat here from Monaco Nail Academy, and we are back this week with a Salon Snippet mini-sode. I'm here with Mel and Penny, and this week's question is, what is one nail art technique you struggled with at first, but now love to do? Mel, would you like to go first?
Sure. So the first thing that popped into my head with this one was stars. Stars used to make me want to rip my own eyeballs out. I could not get them nice. I could not get the right shape. I could not get like the points nice and pointy. And I wanted to just tear my own arms off. But now I love them with a little bit of help from the art modules and correct tools and just some tips and tricks. Now I love doing stars.
What's one tip you have for everyone to improve their stars?
Number one, get a good brush. And then number two, remember your product levels or the amount of products. Like if you have a big blob on your brush, start in the middle of the star and then drag it out to the corners. That helps so much. But I didn't know that. And yeah, it used to drive me insane that I could not get those nice pointy ends. So yeah, product and then lift up your brush the thinner you want it to be. All of that should get you nice, good stars.
Oh, how good. And if people want more tips and they sign up for Art of Nails, yay! Penny, what
Hey.
about you? What's one nail art technique that you love now?
I'm trying to think what I hated because I know that all of my answers to all of these things just point out how much of a nail tech dinosaur I am. But when I first started, the way that we did nail art was to dip a striper into traditional polish and then paint with it. And then there were these traditional polishes that I've actually seen gel versions of only very recently, but like there were these traditional polishes that will look like mascara, but it was a striper in a traditional polish. Like it came like that. And I bought a set of 12 and that's all I used for all of my nail art. But also nail art wasn't a thing. Like if we did a diamante in the corner of each ring finger, that was like super edgy. So I'm trying to think what I hated. I'm sure I've hated a lot of things, but I don't know what I hated. Like in my training, we did a nail art night, which was literally just, I think backfills were quick or something. So we did a little bit of nail art at the end of that lesson. And she was shook by, I think it was coming up to Christmas and I did like Santa in a sleigh. And when I say it looked like a toddler did it, I am not being like modest. Like, no, my 2-year-old niece can do it better. But it was so hard to do art with the materials we had back then that my educator was like shook. She was like, that is like speechless, crazy. How did you do that? And I'm like, I don't think it's that good. But then when you compared it to what you could do, it was pretty good for someone who hadn't done it before. I don't know. I don't know what I hated.
What about, because Penny, you've been doing a lot of YouTube videos lately and you've
Yeah,
been
and I
doing a lot of art. Was there
yeah.
anything recently that you were like, struggle bus, but now you're like, oh yeah, I kind of vibed with that. I don't know.
No, I hate it all. Every single thing that I film for YouTube, I think is awful and I hate it and I'm embarrassed to have been associated with it.
Can people just jump on the YouTube channel, please, and watch and leave a comment because Penny clearly needs some compliments because I think they're awesome, but I'm up your butt, so.
Yeah, I'm not fishing for compliments. I just like am very hard on myself and I know that I can do better and yeah, I don't know.
You can be nice to yourself with and think you can do better. Like, okay, but
Okay, but like in the scheme of things, I'm like, okay, did I do it better than a newbie nail tech? Yes, but did I do it as well as my idol nail techs? No. I just know where I lie in the scale.
okay, but maybe don't be embarrassed. I don't know. Like, I still think people should leave a comment though, and
Like
because we like comments.
I hate repeating myself, but I regularly am like, fuck, I wish I could just do that again because now that I've done it once, now I know how to do it. But I don't like repeating myself. So then I don't ever redo it.
But wouldn't it be fun to have an episode at some point where you revisit old designs
Not
and
for
then you
me.
can give us tips?
No.
Okay,
I
fine.
did do that one. There's a really old video on our YouTube, which was me taking an old design and trying to recreate it, and it got like no views. But
Oh,
also, it wouldn't be fun for me. I hate repeat. Why did this turn into therapy for Penny?
I don't know because you
Like,
started going on about how you don't like it. Okay, fine. We'll move on. We'll
I
move
just
on.
answered the question.
All right. Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
move on,
fine.
and
Kat,
I'm
what do
gonna
you
say
like? Yeah.
what do I like. So struggle bus for me was ombre, and now I love it. I don't know if I'm great at it, like it's average, but I mean, but I love it now. So the first time I ever did ombre was with traditional polish using a sponge because I don't know, that was the thing that YouTube told me to do. And then I tried to do it with gel polish, and again, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then Penny was like, why aren't you using pigments? And then I tried it with pigments, and I was like, this is amazing and incredible, and I love it. And I need to do the art of pigment, which is an art of nails module, to learn everything or learn more because pigments are so cool and I love them. So that was, yeah, ombre, struggled with it. Now I love it. That's the end of the story. And we will end with people should go to therapy because it is important. Nah, I'm just kidding. So hopefully you can see everyone who is listening that you can struggle with something in the beginning and learn to love it. Yay. Hopefully you got something out of that, and we'll see you next week with our next full episode. Bye.